Hey, so to you who's clicked on this video, despite the thumbnail being absolute like dog, I want you to know this is the video for you. Do stick around. In fact, just subscribe and like right now because this is the type of stuff I'm gonna be doing for the long haul. Because basically this video is about the state of YouTube and more so how it's kind of also returning back to the golden ages a little bit. Because you see, I think we all, especially if you clicked on this, are all very tired of the hyper editing, samey, marketable like style YouTube is right now, where it's like, oh, cool, there is a certain way, and they might even ignore the whole please the algorithm bit. It's just like we're in a point in YouTube where like we know if we do this style of thumbnail, this style of editing, we have a higher chance of succeeding, but it's at the cost of what makes YouTube great, which is being an individual. Because like I think the beauty of YouTube back in the day was just, and the reason why I love our favorite YouTubers are our favorite YouTubers is because growing up, it was just a random person just spitting into a mic about whatever the hell or just playing whatever the hell. And now, man, that shit's gone. Like I said, look, thumbnail wise, obviously this thumbnail is bad because of a lack of skill. However, I don't feel the need to go back and change. Like that bothers me when YouTubers go back and change old thumbnails to be more quote unquote algorithm friendly, because it's just like I like seeing the growth of this person, if that makes sense. Like the thumbnail from going from bad to good, whether it's via your own skill or you get an editor or a graphic designer, that shows growth, because YouTube is supposed to be a journey, you know? Like the like it should be a journey. We love going back and seeing old people's first couple videos because you see the difference in skill from their newest ones. So yeah, that's why the thumbnails will get better, but there's a different distinction, or there's a clear distinction between a thumbnail getting better and then the hyper editing thumbnails, like the Mr. Beast thumbnails. If you will, there's a clear difference, you know. And again, like I said, it's not that it's necessarily a bad thing in of itself. Like thumbnails aren't bad. It's just that's all you see. It's like how back in the days I mean we still do now, but it's like back in the days where we had the whole like reaction face thumbnails, you know, where just someone was like, like it's pretty much the same thing, but like it's just you know, the 2020s version instead of the mid to late 2010s, or even like there's that short stint. I don't think I still think it's going on, but it was very popular when video essays were starting to become popular, where it was just like using the subject 3 times in an image to fill out the, you know, the space, the empty space. So it's like thumbnail trends happen a lot, right? And I think hyper editing is just, or the Mr. Beast cartoony thumbnail is just the one that is kind of here to stay for a long haul, especially because what it's tied to. And this isn't a Mr. Beastification rant video, kind of is but isn't. But so yeah, I think that the thumbnail wise isn't the issue. It's more so the actual content itself, because hyper editing, which it's fine. Like everyone likes to tune off, right, and just watch some mindless stuff, and then kids are just watching some like mindless stuff as well because they're just kids, right? It's fair game. But my issue with hyper editing isn't like in the entertainment space. Yeah, go for it. But when it's being used in other places, it gets really annoying. Like watching a video on like how to learn how to use a certain editing software, and the person's doing the whole hyper editing style. It's just like, mate, I just want you to just tell me what I need to do. I don't need all this extra stuff. It's quite, you know, overwhelming. Or like when you're watching someone, or if you're watching a reaction video and someone's using the hyper editing style, and it's just like, what are we doing? It's almost becoming like a requirement that like to be a good editor, you need to have a hyper editing style in your bag. And it's like the hyper editing style, especially for like newer creators, isn't even a hard style to do. It's just it takes so much energy, right? And so that's what I mean. Like because it's like there's a certain editing style that quote unquote guarantees you success, plus a certain thumbnail style that guarantees you success. Um, it's and also I guess a level of professionalism, like with scripts and whatnot, which as if you can't tell, I don't use scripts. I'll get into that in a moment. It's like there's almost like this idea of what you need to be a YouTuber, which if that's what you want, that's fine. However, a lot of people don't want to just be a YouTuber. They want to be somebody. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of our favorite YouTubers, even the ones that like aren't around anymore, were never that big, even back in the days, we love them because of the personality behind them. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm so happy to see that the era of the zero to hero, the quiet loser, nerdy, not even nerdy, just the person in their bedroom with a bad microphone, like a headset microphone, an earpiece, or whatever, just the bad the the bad microphone, the low budget quality cameras, or just the like classic gameplay talking videos are starting to make a comeback. I remember seeing recently Scares came back, and instead of uploading on his Scares channel, he made a new channel called John Scares. I think he's uploaded twice now, and both of those were the classic him just talk about something, and then there's Modern Warfare 3 in the background, and it just felt amazing because that's what I think me and a lot of you guys probably watching grew up on was not necessarily just for strict not necessarily strictly just for commentary channels. Obviously, they were the main culprits of it, but like even the storytime communities that were just like yapping as well. It was a lot of either someone's on the mic, face cam, just yapping, or if it's not that, it's like I said, someone is playing Surf, CS:GO Surf. Someone's playing a Call of Duty. At the time, I think it was Infinity Warfare or Black Ops 3. That was the big ones at the time. And then again, or Overwatch. It's like just someone has something low effort in the background for you to just enjoy and watch as they just talk. Barely any like. Not like barely any editing at all. Like wasn't much like as even like a pop up image to like talk about what we're saying to keep retention. Maybe it's because stuff like that didn't matter as much back then. Who knows? But I think in general, I just miss that style because it's like it was just so. I guess not. It just wasn't overwhelming. It was just a nice, chill, laid back vibe, which is what I'm trying to replicate now. And I'm seeing a lot more YouTubers do that as well. Whether it's like Scarce doing it, with the Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, what he was talking about, whatever. And then even in other spaces as well. Like there's a whole trend of like Minecraft like doing it as well, where there's Minecraft gameplay in the background, whether they're building, mining, or whatever the hell, and we're just talking about like a lot of deep topics actually, and it's just so refreshing to see that come back. And hell, even I'm doing, like I said, I'm doing it with like just Siege in the background and just talking about whatever, and it is just quite nice because it's like I guess building the whole. It's going back to the roots of YouTube in my opinion, which is building community over just chasing clout and fame, because I think that's one thing I hate about the current state of YouTube actually is, especially with AI, which is a whole other rant video for another day. But it's like, yeah, YouTube is starting to turn more from like, oh, I want to do this because I want to, I guess build my own little sector of the internet and just kind of have my own little community and just like, make someone happy. Like for me, I think I always wanted to be a YouTuber since I was like a young kid because it was like the first, like, especially when I was a young kid, it was like I never had a concept. I never really had a full concept of like, oh, different jobs paid significantly different. I knew money because obviously you had like millionaires and whatnot. Like you knew people were rich, and you knew people weren't rich, but like I didn't think like a bin man made significantly less than like someone who was a police officer or someone who'd went to a university. I didn't think it'd be that significantly different because obviously child. I just thought for it would be a bit more fair, but hey, here we go. So yeah, and I remember YouTube was just the first job where I was like, I didn't care about the money. I was just so excited at the idea that like, yo, you can just sit there, play your favorite game, and just talk to people and make someone's day, and that's amazing. Hell, I remember even a couple years after, like during high school and stuff, it was like there were some hard times during high school, I must admit. And I would go home, and hell, even when high school was over, like there was like breaks or like summer holidays or whatnot, it was like just there would be days where I would just be in bed for 3 to 7 days, like a bad depressive episode. And the only thing that was keeping me going generally was like just watching certain YouTubers like just upload, whether it be just reaction videos or just anything, just knowing that so and so's uploaded today, that's given me enough strength to go through the day. And it's like I want to return that favor one day. I would love for someone to tell me, "Hey, you uploading helped me in like rough times." And that to me is what I love about YouTube and what I love about the idea of being a YouTuber. And it does bother me that like more and more people are just flooding it with again, it's not even that they're flooding it with being a side hustle. Like again, if you're someone who loves gardening, make a TikTok or a YouTube channel about gardening as well, and make money from YouTube and your gardening job, and then maybe become a full-time YouTube gardener. Hell, there's a guy that loved cleaning pools, made a TikTok about it, and then he's getting hired by all different celebrities to make to clean their pools and stuff. That's fine. I just mean like when we're getting to the point where like people are making AI channels to just pump out content just for the money. It's like it kills the beauty of YouTube in my opinion. But yeah, that's just kind of my little rant about the state of YouTube. If you do agree and you've made it this far, I do recommend that you just, like I said, stick around and subscribe because I guess I'm also somebody who's trying to go from zero to hero, just a person in their currently living room talking to a mic. Yeah.